Marie on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Yeah, hello, Tom. I just want to say you have a good point about, because obesity is a very serious problem, and I don't know what you're quoting from or anything, as having just turned on the station. But, and it's not an excuse, but pregnancy does cause, not everybody, because a lot of people can stay trim, but it's very hard for women, to keep their weight down, carrying the baby, cravings, all that.
But they start fat.
That's not always true.
And I didn't say always.
Well, why is it? Why at least? And it's not an excuse. It's a fact that women have children. Why are men going around with their bellies hanging out?
Well, first of all, this has nothing to do. This has nothing to do. Stop right there. This has nothing to do with what men do. This has to do with people who die in childbirth, and men do not have children. So what men do has nothing to do with what women should be doing at all.
I can take a point. You took my phone call. That's my point.
By the way, you do not tell me how. You do not tell me how to do a show. Okay? I've got all the tools to make sure that you are not driving this bus. I'm driving the bus. You serve at my bidding. You are on the air to have a conversation under my ground rules the way I tell you. You don't call up here and tell me how to do this. Do you understand? Huh?
Hang up on me then.
I didn't hang up on you. But you're not going to tell me how to do the show. And I will just use your voice when necessary as a little bit of seasoning to the conversation. But I will not allow you to take over the program and tell me how to do it. Do you understand?
The program. I'm just saying, health issues, yes, that's very scary, very valid. They need to be around for their children. Yes, I agree. But calling them fatties.
They are fatties.
Bringing it to a point.
Fugly fatties.
And you're pretty damn ugly yourself.
That's okay, dear.
I've seen pictures of you.
That's great, darling.
And you're old.
Well, there you go, darling.
But what does that have to do with
I'm rich,
anything?
and therefore nobody cares. I'm rich and famous and successful, so nobody cares.
And people
That's the difference between me and you. That's the difference between me and you. That's the difference. That is the difference between me and you. I am rich and successful and famous, and you're just fat and old.
Lonely. I'm not fat, and I'm not.
Sure you're not.
I have a very fulfilled life.
Really? That's why you're so upset about this subject.
No, I think it's rude and how
you seem awfully sensitive about this.
Because, I just think you're a rude man. I think that's how you make your ratings off people. That's how you make your ratings.
That's exactly right, including from people like you.
I am calling because I think you can handle.
Oh, there you go.
Issues. I'm giving you your point.
But how would you know what I'm talking about if you don't listen? You see, you're one of the listeners.
I am listening today.
Not just today. You have listened before.
I think you have a lot.
You listen. You go to my website. You look at my photograph. You're obsessed with me. You are obsessed with me.
I remember you from other radio
You are obsessed with me. How old are you?
42.
Yeah, I don't think you're older than that. You're older than that. You're older than that. Hang on a second. Carrie, what did you want to say here to Marie? Go ahead, Carrie. Is Carrie not ready? Go ahead, Carrie.
I'm here.
Go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
I just want to let Marie know that I just had a baby 4 months ago. I gained 37 pounds, and I'm now 10 pounds lighter than the day that I got pregnant. And I think that it's a crock for women to say that, that they have to gain weight because they're pregnant. If you love your husband and if you care about the way that you look, then you don't gain weight. It's real easy to lose. It's fat.
I agree.
It's fat that wasn't there to begin with, so there's no reason for it to hang around afterwards.
And he can knock me all he wants without knowing me, but I didn't have the problem with weight gain either. I will admit, I did gain 40 pounds during pregnancy, and I, like you, took it off too right away. Proud of myself. It does take a lot of hard work. But nonetheless, it just seems he's kind of harsh on women because women are the ones who get pregnant as the mothers, the future of our children.
It's their choice.
But calling them fatties.
This is a pro-choice nation. It's a pro-choice nation, and the woman has a choice whether or not she's going to carry the baby or not. And if you're going to have a problem after the fact that I gained weight, I did this, I did that, then you shouldn't have done it in the first place.
I'm not talking about me in general. He's just rude to women.
I'm talking in general also. I'm talking in general also.
I mean, we have
if you had a problem with it, you shouldn't have done it in the first place. It's a crock. Women who say that they gained weight because they're pregnant, and you see these women like that last guy who was 260 pounds. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Well, women do gain weight, but they should be able to take it off. You're right there. But they do gain weight, but they should be able to take it off. Yes, because then when they have their next one, they're just that much heavier. So that's not my point. And it's a very serious, obesity is very serious.
And why aren't they so fat in other countries when they have babies?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. There's no excuse. There's no excuse.
Well, there's obese, but okay, you're right, and this is about this article today. But Tom Leykis is fat, you know.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Tom Leykis is fat, but he's also rich. Rich makes a big difference, and it's a big difference for a man to be fat than a woman to be fat, and it's a big difference for a fat rich man.
Alone.
Tell her, you're rich, so you can be as fat as you want.
And by the way, this has nothing to do with what men do. And the fact is, you can say that women get fat because they're pregnant all you want, but I've been to many countries in Europe and South America. I have seen pregnant women, and the pregnant women in these other countries do not turn into be the big fatties that they do here.
Well,
that's because they care about their husband. They care about their husband coming home.
Because they know their husband. You know why? Because they know their husband will probably leave them for a mistress if they don't keep it together. Bottom line, end of story.
My husband couldn't be happier right now with me.
Obesity is very serious, and you're right about that. Yes, in children, men, and women. It's a very serious. I guess I just would like to see Tom a little respectful of mothers.
I don't have to be respectful.
You have a valid point. No. But these are mothers.
You have to listen to the story. You have to listen to the show on a daily basis.
I don't have the article, and I probably should have listened to it first. I just think it's a little more respect because people have different issues. And in a way, yes, Tom, you make your money off this, but I guess I probably shouldn't listen to you because I think you're a little rude about women. And
I'm rude about everything. And if you don't like it, you're listening to the wrong show. You're not in the target demographic. You're a 42. You say you're a 42-year-old female. Guess what? You're not in the target audience for this program.
Yeah. Well, okay, but see, you're probably right. But see, that's how, again, we're here.
I'm not probably right. I decided what the target audience is.
The way you could end your conversation is always by belittling people. That's the way you end your conversation because you don't.
And you sure showed yourself. And you sure showed yourself to be the better person by calling in here and trying to hurt me or insult me. You sure proved your point.
I just would like to see a little bit. I would just like to.
And you did it by calling in and doing what you criticized me for. Fantastic. You sure proved yourself a better person.
Women fatty.
You sure proved yourself to be the better person, didn't you?
When you listen to Tom,
I think I am. The only thing is you're
the only one who does.
And, young, and you just feed off that.
Well, that's good. You call KFI and KRLA, and you let them know how young our callers are. They would love to have the callers we have. They can't get them.
This wasn't just to bash you. This really wasn't, because I think in a way...
Oh, yes. Yes, it wasn't to bash me at all. No, not you.
See, it's because you're insulted, so now you won't...
I'm not insulted at all. I'm getting rich. Every minute you talk to me, I'm getting rich.
You have a lot of valid points for young men and women. They shouldn't get married. It just irked me that you called this pregnant women fatties.
Marie, you got to listen more on a daily basis. You'll know.
It wasn't just to bash you.
You'll know more if you listen on a daily basis. You'll understand. You'll understand.
I don't understand?
No, you don't understand. And there she goes. All right, very good. Oh, God, this is the best job in the world.
Tom Leykis. Tom Leykis.
1-800-5800-TOM.
Tom Leykis.
I would rather lose a testicle than miss your show.
Why, thank you for that.
It's the Tom Leykis Show.